Nate the Great and the Musical Note. For a moment, Mom and Dad with love. C.S. I Nate the Great. I am a detective. This afternoon I was cleaning up after a big case. I was sitting in my bathtub singing. My dog Sludge was howling. I heard a third sound. The doorbell was ringing. I stood up. I rushed towards the door. I stopped. Nate the Great was all wet. I grabbed a towel and my detective hat. I answered the door. Pip was there. I have come to see you, he said. Pip's hair covers half his face. I'm surprised he sees anything. Why did you come to see me? I asked. Pip didn't answer. Pip doesn't say much. Doesn't say much. Do you need a detective? I asked. Do you have a case to solve? Pip nodded his head. Up and down twice. Then he opened his mouth. Right away, hurry, he said. Pip handed me a piece of paper. It was a note for Pips from Rosamond. I knew it would be strange. I read the note. A musical note from Rosamond. Dear Pip, your mother phoned at 4 o'clock. When you listen, it is through. This is what you have to do. A note, step lift until you reach the middle. Step up and you will solve this riddle. Your piano teacher, Rosamond. I read the note once. I read the note twice. I read it 3 times. Something gets better with time. Rosamond's note just got stranger. I could see my Pip needed me. You're taking piano lesson from Rosamond? I asked. Pip nodded his head upside down. At Rosamond's house? I asked. At Rosamond's garage, he said. I went there to take my lesson, but I found this note instead of Rosamond. Do you have any idea what your mother wants you to do at 4 o'clock? I said. Pip shook. Suraj. Do you know where your mother is? I asked Pip. Sure again. So what does the note mean? He asked. It means that I Nate the Great have a case I must solve by 4 o'clock. It is 3:10. We don't have much time. I got dressed fast. I wrote a quick note to my mother. Dear mother, I am on a case. I am running
this note.
And
it is
a much
better
note
than
that the one
It is the
It is
어디야? The one
the one I just read.
I
will be back. Love needs great. We must go Rosamond's great garage. I said to Pip. Pip, Sludge, and I rushed to Rosamond's garage. I heard piano music. I knew we were on the right track. I rushed into the garage. I rushed out of the garage. Annie and her dog Fan were in there, sitting a piano bench. Annie was playing an old piano. Fan's mouth was wide open. He was getting ready to sing or bite. I didn't want to find out which, but I had to look for clues. I went back into the garage with Pip and Sludge slowly. Annie stopped playing the piano. Fan closed his mouth. I was glad about that. I held a Rosamond's note. Do you know anything about this? I asked Annie. No, Annie said. And Rosamond isn't here. She went out by stairs. Stairs? Yes, Rosamond steer on you if you have a good music lesson. But now she's late for my lesson. It was supposed to start at 3. Sonny Pip spoke. Hey, so what's mine? He said. Rosamond needs more than stars, I said. She needs a parchment book. I turned to Pip. Show me where you found your note. Pip pointed to the music stand, just above the piano keys. Right there, he said. I looked at the piano. It was
scratched
and sagging and peeling. But there was not a clue. I looked around the garage. But in the middle of it, I saw some white wooden board on top of some old blankets. There was a sign on it. Rosamond stage. It was stage. Strange, but it was not a clue. Or was it? Sit down at piano, Pip, I said, as if you are taking a lesson from Rosamond. Annie moved over. Pip sat down between Annie and Fan. I need the great Annie and Fan. He was brave. I need the great thought about where Pip could be if he took some steps to the left. He would be in the middle of the garage, that fitting with the riddle. Then if he stepped up, he would be on Rosamond's stage. I had solved the case. It was my oldest
easiest case.
easiest case. Or was it? Sludge and I sat down on the stage. I was thinking about who I was sat down on the stage. I was thinking, why would Pip's mother ban him on the stage? It was full of spiders. It was not a good place to be. It could be the answer. I said, we will have to wait for Rosamond to come back and tell us what the notes means. Pip spoke up. I already did that. You talk too much, I said. We will wait and wait. How long could it take the show for stars? Too long. What if Rosamond didn't come back until after 4 o'clock? Suddenly I saw something shiny. Rosamond walked into the garage, carry a bag full of stars. She was followed by her full cat, Super Hacks, Big Hacks, Plum Hacks, and Little Hacks. They are covered with tears. I held a pipe snout. What does this mean? I asked. Rosamond smiled. Pip's mother phoned with a message. I turned it into a music lesson. Pip has had 15 minutes of piano lessons, so he should know what my note means. You're a sharp detective, so you should also know what this means. I need to grade know what this means. It means I still have a case for solved. Rosamond grabbed my arm and pulled me over to piano. How about a piano lesson? She asked. Pip, Annie, and Fang got off the bench. Rosamond sat down. I'm going to play the scale string starting from middle C. Watch my finger as it moved to right. No, I said. You watch me as I move out of the garage. Of this garage I am leaving. Rosamond grabbed my arm again. Watch! Middle C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Rosamond's played 8 white notes in a row on her piano. I just played the circle scale starting by middle C. She said, got an 8? I need to grade got it, but I didn't want it. I started to sneak out of a garage for someone's cap on. See the black notes. A black note is called the shape. When it above a white note, and it's called a flat when Rosamond stopped talking. She got up and pulled me back to the piano. I'm not done, she said. I give my cats singing lessons. Do you want them to know more than you do? Do you want them to have more stars than you? Yes, I said. Rosamond pressed a white key near the middle of the keyboard. I knew it was middle C. I need to grade. I'm a fast learner, fast learner. Super Hex screeched middle C. Very good, Rosamond said. Sludge did not think so. He ran out of the garage. Rosamond moved her finger up to the bag note above middle C. I knew it was C sharp. C sharp. This is Big Hack's favorite note, she said. I need to grade. Did not want to hear Big Hack screech C sharp. I ran after Sludge. Pip ran after me. Rosamond ran after Pip and me. You owe me 5 cents for the piano lesson, she said to me. Then he reached for Pip. It's time for your lesson. You only have until 4 o'clock. Pip took 2 steps. The trip and tripped over Sludge. Rosamond pulled a hairbrush out of her pocketbook. She brushed Pip's hair back from his eyes. Now you can see where you're going, she said. I said, I will be back when I've solved the case. I turned to Sludge. We must look for a musical clue. We have to go while there is music. Sludge ran ahead. I knew where he was going. 5 minutes later, we were at the band concert in the park. Sludge and I sat down under a tree. We have to listen to her, I said. We have to use our ears and our eyes. Sludge got up. He took. We will read this page next time. See you soon.